Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. You know, a couple of weeks ago I was talking about how long I've been doing this, and really in the videos the only thing that changes was the hair. And I got to thinking to myself, because I have weeks where, man, coming up with ideas for this or coming up with ideas for a podcast, I mean, I'm just dumbfounded. And I thought to myself, okay, I've been doing some form of what we call content creation other than just social media for purposes to go on websites or to build my personal brand or to build my business brand or whatever it is. I've been literally doing that nonstop since MySpace hit it big in 2006, 2007, and then especially when Facebook came about, and when I started my first blog, Kevin Mason blog, which I know is now empty. I mean, again, I've got all sorts of places for that, and I started tallying up the calculations of how many pieces of content I've created that were not just pictures on Instagram, even though some of the pictures I create on Instagram are just hosted there and really made for other venues, like my Taco Tiempo blog. Well, I thought about it. This is episode 469. So I've done 469 weeks worth of videos for this. Then before that, I had my video blog, Kev TV, which I did like 250 episodes, I think. I got it all written down. And then I did my no BS videos, my social media videos. Then I do my daily podcast, which is, almost 3,900 episodes right now. Then there's like specific things. It's like I have specific themes on Instagrams and things like that. That's really content, like events for blogs, like the Taco Tiempo, things like that. KevTown.com, by the way. I don't know if I've ever talked about that. All total, I have created in videos, audio, or pictures, or even blog posts, because I've got my KevMania blog, over 5,000 pieces of content in the last 15 years. It reminds me of being like a songwriter. I've got a lot of friends who are songwriters, and they're not singer-songwriters. They're guys who, for a living, write songs or part-time write songs. And it hit me. I never understood, and I've talked to lots of I've met thousands of songwriters, people who are either performer songwriters or whatever, thousands of people who've written songs, and I've never once thought I could write a song. But kind of the content creation, the videos, the audio, the what I do here is my version of songwriting. Because every day you go in, or some people have things like, okay, I got to write something today, or at least I got to start something today. So I look at the news, I come up with some ideas, I write down some notes, I create some stuff. It's their version of content creation. My mind is not wired to do songs because I have no musical talent. And they're not creating content per se that can be used in a blog or a video or audio. They're writing a song. And I thought to myself, in my own weird, twisted way, I'm like a songwriter with no musical talent. I know it's kind of disjointed. I know it's kind of strange to think about. It made me feel a whole lot better. It made me feel like all that content I've created is almost like a songwriter has written. I've written 10,000 songs, okay. I've only written 5,000 songs or 5,000 pieces of content. Because again, these videos take a half an hour to produce each one. From the time I go out and video, to edit, to post, all that kind of stuff, much like a song. Some can be done in 15 minutes. Something for my Taco Tiempo, which is basically a picture and lunch at a taco place, can be done in 15 minutes, like writing a song in 15 minutes. Or some of these take hours to create. And coming up with the ideas and forcing yourself to do that. I'm not a songwriter by any stretch of the imagination, but it kind of made me feel good for a moment. And then it made me stop and think how much time I've spent creating all this content that I hope you dig into. Back next week, another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. And I could go through the list of all the websites where I post everything else. I know I should probably post it on one place, but that would just be too discombobulated. On Facebook, on YouTube, and we'll be back next week. I promise you that, with another episode to give us content piece. Well, it's not really 5,000 per se. It could be, it's like I think it was 5,022 was the number, so it could be content piece, at least number 5,023. I know I worry about the strangest things. See you next week. Another Road Warrior, thanks.